All right, I'm in the middle of a blizzard right now, but I have to say this. It seems like there's this new rule in e-commerce that you get new customers at break even and make zero profit on that first purchase, and maybe if you're lucky, make some money with them later down the line. And it's total BS. And please let me show you how this mentality can really ruin an e-com business and how we still make a ton of profit on a customer's first purchase in almost all the industries throughout all the year. So I want to touch on a few reasons why this mentality can really ruin your ecom business. And the first one is, a lot of people think that, hey, I get new customers at break even, so I'm able to spend more on the ads than my competitors, and that gives me a competitive advantage. And now I have the customers hooked. But in reality, your competitors just figure out how to make more money with the first purchase, and they have way more room to play, and they can spend more money while still making profit on that first purchase. And they can now grow way faster because they have way more money to reinvest right away from the customer's first purchase. They don't have to wait until the customer buys a second time in 5 weeks. They have right away more profit to reinvest, to make their front end ads even better, and to outgrow you very, very fast. So that is the first kind of thing that people really get twisted. It is not a noble thing to buy new customers at zero profit. It is a noble thing to put so much work into offer creation and front-end creatives that you can get new customers profitably, and then you have more to reinvest in your business right away. So that is where the real profit is made. If you're already profitable in the front end and then really just cash out in the back end, and you don't have to collect that back end profit to make up for your poor front end performance. But everything is profitable now, and now the front end already gets you a good amount of profit that you can reinvest, and the back end profit from customer retention is pure cash flow without any costs attached to it. And that's a nice situation. And the second thing that I think a lot of people get twisted is, that may not be relevant for many of you because you never want to sell your e-commerce company. You always want to stay the owner. But for some of you, it may be, because maybe in some day in the future, in 2, 3, 10 years, you want to sell your e-commerce business. And if you want to sell it, you want to get the maximum price for it, of course, right? So you need a good company valuation, and you will get a way better company valuation if you have a customer acquisition system in place that gets in new customers constantly and profitably. Because at the end of the day, investors only want to do one thing. They want to make more money. So if they should buy your e-commerce business, they need a proof that they will make a lot of money out of it. Otherwise, they're not really interested to buy it, or except from some other reasons like strategic investments and so on. But usually they want to make money on it. So if you can now show them that, hey, over the last 5 years, we got new customers in daily, this amount of new customers at this price per customer, so we generated new customers profitably. Now the investor says, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this thing, probably not himself, but you know what I mean, and I will make a lot of money off of this business because this is a proven system and it gets in new customers on a constant basis. And the third point I really want to touch on here is that a lot of people tell you, and I notice, I'm hearing it all the time, that this is now the go-to strategy to get new customers at break even, and it's not even possible anymore to get new customers profitably in some of the niches. And let me tell you, this is total BS, and the only reason why those people are saying this is because they do not want to disclose how weak their skills in advertising are, and that they could not keep up with the current changes of the advertising world. Then yes, it got harder. Yes, we don't have 2016 anymore where we could run very ugly picture ads and get a 4x ROAS on it. Yeah, we can't do that anymore. It's more work nowadays. I want to touch on a few points here, how we still do it here. And at the end of this video, I have a little gift for you so you can replicate our success with profitable customer acquisition in 2024. So at the end of the day, it is very simple. We all know for a successful e-commerce business, we need one thing and one thing only at the beginning, and that is a profitable customer acquisition channel. We do that through advertising. Let's say we run Facebook ads, okay? So we need profitable Facebook ads. If we have a 50% gross margin, we at least need a 2.5x ROAS to make some profit on our first purchase, right? So how do we do this? We all know that to get a profitable ROAS, we need winning creatives. It's all about creatives nowadays. We all know that. So we just have to find some creatives, some pictures or videos that get in new customers into my store profitably. So we all also know that if we would just test more different creatives and do better creatives, we would find more winning creatives. That's pretty simple. There was actually a study done by Meta itself showing that the top 1% of advertisers who make the most money on a platform, they actually test 11 times more creatives than everyone else on the platform. So that's pretty significant. And that shows us that basically all we need to do is find winning creatives and test more and better creatives to find more of those winning creatives, and those will give us a profitable ROAS, and this will mean that we have a successful e-commerce business. So at the end of the day, the equation is more and better creatives, more success with our e-commerce business. That's the formula, and it's not about some outside factors like market conditions or the war that's going on, the recession that's going on, and blah, blah, blah. I know everyone talks about those things because they don't want to accept the truth. And the truth is, if their business is not working, it's one of two reasons. It's either, hey, you don't have a product market fit, and that's the minority of the businesses, or reason number two, and that's almost 99% of the businesses that don't have a profitable customer acquisition, and that is your advertising is just not good enough. You haven't done your audience research, you haven't found the right angles, you haven't tested enough creatives, your offer is not good enough, or one of those reasons, and that's just it. Yeah, it may have been working before, and now, because times are maybe a little bit harder, it doesn't work anymore, but that does not mean that it's impossible to have a profitable customer acquisition at the moment, because there are a lot of e-commerce businesses. In fact, we ourselves, with a lot of the stores, are doing it at the moment. And I want to provide the most amount of value on here that I possibly can. So I've put together a complete PDF cheat sheet for you on the actions we take to have profitable advertising for our e-commerce stores at the moment. So you can replicate those exact action steps and have the best chances to yield the same results that we do and have a good and profitable customer acquisition on the first purchase of your new customers right away, as well as we do. I would be very happy if some of you can implement those steps in their business and have a now profitable, or if you already have a profitable customer acquisition, have an even more profitable customer acquisition. Well, that's it for now. You can download the complete PDF cheat sheet down below the video, completely free, for nothing in exchange. I just want to provide value. That's my gift to you at this moment, and that wraps up the whole story. If you have any further questions, please leave a comment down below, and if you enjoyed the video and could take some nuggets out of it, then please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That's it for now. I'll catch you in the next one.